the rational universe, philosophical cosmology is, well, how do I say, it's quite an ambitious attempt to reframe the very foundation of the universe. So what's the core question this paper, or book really, is grappling with? The big one. Is the cosmos a self-existing mechanical system, or is it a purposeful order, created and sustained by what Sayles calls the logos? And why does this even matter to us, the everyday folks who hop on the train or stand in line for coffee? If the universe isn't just a physical machine ticking along on its own, but is instead grounded in a deeper information field, sort of like the code behind a computer program, then maybe, just maybe, our existence has implications beyond physics equations or, the latest findings in quantum mechanics. Let's walk through some of the key claims Sayles makes because they're sweeping and they're built on a kind of propositional, almost mathematical framework. The central claim: the cosmos is a created order, not a brute self-existent system. Everything exists because of a divine decree, not because, a bunch of atoms just pop together by chance. Time, space, the constants of physics, they're not necessary. They're contingent. They could have been different, or just not at all. But here's the twist. Sayles says beneath all physical phenomena lies this thing called the information field, or IDF. Imagine for a moment that underneath all the wires in your house, there's this invisible operating system that's keeping the lights on, your internet running, everything in harmony, except in the cosmos's case, it's information, logic, parameters, constants, encoded and sustained. And get this, the logos, which Sayles identifies with Christ, is not just the designer of this cosmic code, but its ongoing sustainer. So, no deist stepping back and letting the world run, more like consistent authorship and management. I have to admit, it's almost like when you try to run an old computer on new software and everything just crashes, except, according to Sayles, the cosmos doesn't crash because the cosmic coder is constantly updating and stabilizing everything. On the science and philosophy side, the argument draws from physics, quantum fields, information theory, even mentions John Archibald Wheeler's it from bit and those wilder ideas in contemporary science where information, not matter, is primary. Actually, did you ever see those documentaries that claim we might be living in a simulation? Kind of echoes that vibe, except Sayles is arguing it's divine information, not like a super advanced civilization running us as a video game. Now, what about the practical upshot for listeners like you? Sayles is saying that if reality is ultimately informational, rational, and sustained by a conscious will, then meaning comes before mechanism. So, the beauty of math, your ability to reason, even the way science works, it's all possible in this view, because there's mind behind the universe, not just stuff. And consciousness, our minds, aren't just random byproducts of chemistry, but serve as an interface with this deeper structure. We're not just observers, we're participants, reading and responding to the code. Sayles' framework challenges reductionist, materialist cosmologies by saying that meaning, order, and even ethics, they don't just emerge, they're fundamental. If you remove the foundation, the whole thing crumbles, says Sayles.